I read it so you can fake it. Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erikson. Malazan Book of the Fallen, Book 1, spoiler-filled. Let's go. There's an empire, massive, unstoppable, and blood-soaked. The Malazan Empire. It's ruled by Empress Lasine, who took power by assassinating her predecessor and cleaning house with her elite spies, the Claw. Lasine isn't just expanding her empire, she's making sure anyone who was loyal to the old emperor disappears quietly. We open in the middle of a siege. The city of Pale is under attack. This place isn't just hard to conquer, it's protected by a floating fortress called Moonspawn and the magical might of a terrifying figure named Anomander Rake. More on him later. He deserves his own section. Among the many faces in this siege, we meet Ganoes Paran, a young noble who once saw soldiers in the street and thought, I want to be part of that. He joins the military and rises fast, but the higher he climbs, the more tangled the politics become. The assault on Pale is brutal. Leading the charge is Jaghut One-Arm, a one-armed legend of a commander, and his elite soldiers, the Bridgeburners. These guys are famous for being the last ones standing. Suspiciously often, that reputation will come back to haunt them, but Pale doesn't fall easily. Why? Because Anomander Rake is not someone you can just out-siege. Let's talk about him for a second. He's over 10 feet tall, has silver hair, glowing eyes, and carries a sword named Dragnipur, a weapon that doesn't just kill you, it traps your soul inside an eternal, chaotic, hellish realm, pulling a cart behind a cosmic beast, eternal torment. That's his backup plan. He's the ruler of Moonspawn and leads a mysterious race called the Tista Andi, ancient beings tied to shadow magic. Rake isn't on anyone's side. He's just trying to prevent worse things from happening, but trust me, when he shows up, things get worse anyway. So the siege ends badly. The Malazans suffer huge losses. One of their top mages, Avon, dies. The Bridgeburners lose many of their own, and the city remains standing. Moonspawn floats away. Empress Lasine, not impressed. She doesn't like failure, and she really doesn't like powerful units she can't control. So she does what she always does. She reassigns them, which is Malazan, for sending them to die somewhere else. She orders Dujek's entire army, especially the Bridgeburners, into a new mission. Take the city of Darujistan, the last free city on the continent of Genabakis, quietly, covertly, and maybe not come back. Now let's rewind just a bit. Before all this chaos, a girl named Sari joins the Bridgeburners. She seems normal, except she's not. She's possessed by the god Cotillion, also known as the Rope, the patron of assassins. Alongside Shadow Throne, his fellow god of shadow, they are former humans who ascended to godhood, and they're playing a long game. Their goal, meddle with the mortal world, reshape power structures, and take revenge on the gods who exiled them. They see Darujistan as a major piece in the puzzle, as Cotillion's vessel is sent to infiltrate the Bridgeburners and get close to the action, back to the aftermath of the siege. Tattersail, a powerful mage, survives the Pale disaster. She's shaken. Her comrades are dead. Her government doesn't seem trustworthy. And now she's tangled up in things far beyond her control. She starts seeing signs and visions of fate, the war gods pulling strings. She flees with Hairlock, another mage, except Hairlock's turning into a magical puppet. Literally, he's used some extremely illegal magic to stuff his soul into a wooden puppet body. He becomes unstable, violent, hungry for power. They're joined by Tool, a warrior from the Tlain Imas, an undead race bound to serve the Malazan Empire. They gave up mortality thousands of years ago in a pact to hunt the ancient enemy known as the Jaghut. So Tool is terrifying, but also noble, and becomes a strange ally. Tattersail eventually connects with Ganoes Paran, our noble-born soldier who's been playing a very dangerous game. He's been possessed by the gods of chance upon a twin pair who constantly flip coins to decide fate. One controls luck, the other misfortune. They use Paran as their puppet, bringing him back to life after he's murdered by Cotillion. Yeah, it's that kind of book. Paran comes back angry, broken, confused. He has questions. He wants answers. But most importantly, he wants revenge. While all this is happening, the Bridgeburners are sneaking into Darujistan. Let's meet the squad. Whiskey Jack, the gruff but loyal sergeant. Fiddler and Hedge, explosives experts with more sarcasm than sense. Kalam, an X-Claw assassin who doesn't miss. Quick Ben, a mage with way too many secrets, and of course, still under Cotillion's control. They're laying the groundwork for the city's downfall, planting bombs, making contacts, looking for a way to take the city from the inside. Meanwhile, inside Darujistan, we meet the locals. Crocus Younghand, teenage thief with a conscience. He's about to get way too involved. Kripa, a portly, chaotic genius who speaks in riddles and dreams and seems to know everything. Rallick Gnome, an assassin who plays a long game. The Council, a corrupt, bickering mess of leaders who can't see what's coming. Then comes the wild card, Adjunct Lorne, Empress Lassine's right-hand enforcer. Cold, calculating, and loyal. She's been sent with a horrific plan. She's going to unearth a Jaghut Tyrant named Raist, one of the most ancient, powerful beings in the world, trapped in a barrow for thousands of years. Her goal? Unleash Raist and let him destroy Darujistan, then mop up the ruins. To her, this is just strategy. But to everyone else, it's the apocalypse. Raist is awakened and all hell breaks loose. He raises undead armies, devours magic, begins marching toward the city, an unstoppable force of decay and vengeance. He doesn't care about politics. He doesn't even care about the war. He wants power and revenge. The gods start panicking. Even Shadow Throne and Cotillion realize Raist is too big a threat. They start adjusting their plans. Rake reappears, ready to defend the city, whether the mortals deserve it or not. Let's pause for a second and talk about magic. Malazan magic works through warrens, mystical paths, connected to different elements and dimensions. Each warren offers power, but also risk. Mages draw from these warrens, but they're also susceptible to interference from gods, other mages, or the warrens themselves. So when people start throwing around warren-based magic, it's not just fireballs, it's reality warping. Okay, back to the endgame. Rest reaches the city. The Bridgeburners launch a last-ditch effort to stop him. Explosives, ambushes, magic traps, nothing works. Paran confronts his fate and finally understands the depth of the god's manipulation. He rejects Opon. He takes control of his life again. Kripa, who it turns out is more powerful and wise than anyone suspected, starts pulling strings behind the scenes. And Rake? Oh, he transforms into a massive dragon. He flies down from Moon's spawn and battles Raist head-on. It's fire, shadow, ice, and soul magic exploding all over the city. In the end, Rake uses Dragnapur to trap Rast's soul, locking him into the cursed realm inside the sword. With Raist gone, the crisis ends, but the scars remain. Darujistan is saved. Barely. The Bridgeburners survive barely. Paran lives, finally free. Sari is released. Cotillion leaves her body, and the girl slowly regains her life. But it's not a happy ending. A Tattersail dies during the struggle, but is later reborn in the body of a mysterious child named Silver Fox, carrying multiple souls inside her. This will matter in future books. A lot. Kripa vanishes back into his riddles and dreams. Lorne is killed, her mission a failure, her death a question mark. Shadow Throne and Cotillion still scheming, and Rake watching everything from the shadows, still the most powerful player on the board. So, what just happened? You met the Malazan Empire, brutal, tactical, paranoid, the Bridgeburners, loyal, broken, caught in crossfire. Paran, from idealist to rebel. Rake, immortal nightmare with a code. Raist, undead titan of destruction. The gods, flipping coins and ruining lives. You survived a siege, a possession, a betrayal, a magical nuclear bomb, and a Dragon Vzlich showdown. Now you can fake it. When someone brings up Gardens of the Moon, you can nod and say, Oh yeah, Shadow Throne really played his cards well, but I still think Rake was the only one who understood the stakes. And you'll sound like a Malazan veteran. If this saved you 700 pages and a migraine, give us a like. Subscribe for more full book breakdowns like this one. And let us know in the comments, what should we cover next?